It looked like she slipped on a banana peel. Like, y'all know on the Mario Kart when you could throw the banana peel and make the car be all like, that's what Biggie did.
Look, let's be clear, I ain't never took a loss. Every time I go shopping, I ain't gotta check the cost. Still independent, still my own boss. Still got bad bitches coming up they draws. Keep the beat up like a motherfucking Frito. Lucci flaming hot like a motherfucking Cheeto. This is not an act, I am not Don Cheeto. So the nigga out, treat him like a free code. Yeah, you heard right, I'm a whole ass gangster. Made him eat my butt, I ain't even say thank you.
What's up, Lucci gang? It's your girl Lucci V, and welcome back to my channel. I'm back with another Baddies East reunion review, you guys. This is the third part, the final installments of the Baddies East reunion. So if you would like to know my opinions and how I feel about this latest episode, then stay tuned to this video right here. But first, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell, ding, ding, ding. And let's get it. Okay, so baby, welcome to my final review for the Baddies East reunion, the third part. First of all, can I just get a little credit? Because this is my first time I have been able to upload the review on a Monday, the very next day after the show come on. Y'all know I usually upload my review on like a Tuesday or Wednesday. But y'all, I stayed up extra late last night and took my notes and all of that just for y'all. Yeah, y'all. Y'all better love me. Because y'all get in my DMs and be talking that smack to me when I be taking too long to upload. So here I am. Now, before I get into my opinions and my review, if you don't agree with me, that's totally fine. Like, you're watching to hear my opinion. Like, my opinion does not mean you have to agree with me. It's no right or wrong opinion. It's okay if we have a different view on things. You don't have to come in my comments and try to argue because I don't care. I said what I said. Okay? Now, let's just go ahead and hop right into it. So, got my stylist. Boom. The stylists be making me feel so professional. Even like when I be wanting to snap on people and I be typing the text, I be typing it real fast with the stylist. I be feeling like, yes, it just put some stank on it. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, so the third part of the reunion picks up with, y'all remember it ended with Smiley like, I want my turn. So it picks up with her and Mariah doing a little scuffle or whatever. Now, first of all, Smiley has started trying to unwrap her hand. Y'all know it was like busted open or whatever. She tried to unwrap her hand with it just leaking. And you want to, first of all, baby, I'm not finna squabble with you. I'm not finna squabble with you with the Bloody Mary running down your arm. Like, that's just nasty. You're not finna touch me with that, sister. I'm sorry. Like, at some point they should have been like, this is unsanitary. This is not right. Like, why would y'all even be letting them squabble with it leaking like that? That disgusted me. No tea, no shade. That really disgusted me. But anyways, the first round with them real fast, Mariah ended up on the ground real fast. And it was like, they started yelling out like, how was she swinging with the hand that's supposed to be broken? Baby, she was unwrapping it so she could swing with that thing. Okay, she probably wanted to get a little bit of the leakage on Mariah so it could look like she did some damage or something. But I don't know. Smiley is like, she's a very unique individual. You know what I'm saying? Like, she's different. I'm different. I'm different. 2 Chainz voice. I don't know. She's a little strange if you ask me. Because why would you unwrap it? Okay, so they run a second round, and I ain't gonna lie. I know a lot of people don't care for Smiley, but y'all know I'm gonna keep it a buck. Every time they be trying to say that they finna whoop her, they don't be whooping her to me. Like, I'm sorry. Like, Mariah do not do her big one against her. Like, Smiley was slanging her around like a rag doll. And yes, Mariah is way smaller than Smiley, but size does not matter, because I only see y'all talk about size when it's y'all fave. Because when Jayla got down on Rolly, where was the size difference, like, complaints there? Like, size does not matter, y'all. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I got a cousin, she is this big, and I done saw her get down with 6 foot, 7 foot, 8 foot high girls. So the size really don't matter. Like, if you're not a squabble, you're not a squabble. But anyways, I do feel like with Smiley versus Mariah, the weight did come into play, but it's just like, when you getting in the ring with Rikishi, you gotta know you gotta have some kind of technique or some kind of plan. Like, Mariah had them Timbs on. Them Timbs be heavy. I don't know. She should have took one of the Timbs off and I don't know. Like, she should have did something. Like, something else besides what she did. Because I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna have to give them rounds to Smiley. No shade. I'm sorry. Like, because one thing I will respect, though, Mariah Lynn, she's small and she not scary. She'll get in the field with you now. She'll get in the field with you. She just don't always win when she get in the field. But you know what I'm saying? She got heart, though. Little sis got heart, though. Okay, period. So, then Anna was like, kind of screaming out, like, where ET at? Where ET at? Where ET at? Now, I'm really confused on how after the reunion, ET was like kind of basically saying like Rolly did not have her back and all that, because instantly, as soon as Anna started saying like, where ET at? Where ET at? Rolly was like, why are you worried about ET? Like, throughout the whole reunion, Rolly was having ET's back. Like, so I'm so confused, because even like, you know, when it was coming to like some jumping and all that, Rolly was hopping up. No, ain't no jumper, ain't no jumper. So I'm confused. I really just feel like ET was embarrassed that she got, you know, put in the blender by Tasiki. No shade. So they was waiting for ET to come out, and there was some dialogue. Baby, it was getting ghetto. They was passing vapes, passing, you know what I'm saying? Like, what's going on here? Like, are we at a reunion or a kickback? Like, what's happening? Like, are we at a reunion or a backyard barbecue? Like, what's tea? Like, that was throwing me off. I was like, wait, what? I never saw this before in a reunion. Like, they literally was getting up, walking all the way across the stage to pass the, like, then they just openly like, can I get a shot? Like, what? Like, have some decorum. Like, where was the class at this reunion? So they had Rolly and Anna talk about how they squashed their beef with DJ Sky off camera or whatever, and DJ Sky outfit was T, I ain't gonna lie, but she wasted that outfit because we only saw DJ Sky for 1.4 seconds on this whole reunion. Like, I don't even remember if DJ Sky had a final thought when they went around to do the final thoughts. I don't even think if she did, I don't remember. Like, DJ Sky, like, I hope they, like, I was gonna say I hope they don't bring her back for next season, but it's like, I'm not gonna say that. I'm gonna just say I hope if they do bring her back for next season, it's for an actual reason. Like, she's gonna be having a storyline. She's gonna be on camera. She's gonna contribute something, very much something to the cast. Like, because she was just there, if you ask me. Like, but beautiful gowns. Outfit was cute. No shade. So, E.T. finally comes out, and Biggie wanted to know what her issue was. And this part was so funny to me because she was like, yeah, you sat right in my face and was saying blah, blah, blah. And Nene thought she said she sat on her face. And Nene was like, wait, she sat on your face? And then it was like the fact that Biggie tried to keep talking and explain herself, and Nene kept going back to, wait, did she sit on your face or in your face? Was it on the face? Like, Nene, like, it was like they must have threw Nene off earlier when, you know, when Rolly was like that Biggie wanted to. So Nene probably like, hold on, they it's a hold down in Motown. Like, hold on, they getting it cracking on here. Like, no, like, that was so funny to me. So right in the middle of E.T. and Biggie having their little why you got an issue with me moment, Sapphire just gets up out of nowhere like, what's up, and throws some water at E.T. It's like, Sapphire is beautiful. Her body is T. She be looking cute, but she just always misses the mark when it comes to getting her lick or anything like that. Like, she just never, I can never give her a 10 for it, because first of all, I guess she was trying to toss the water at E.T. to, like, because E.T., you know, had threw the water in Suki's face or whatever. So she's like, yeah, you want to throw water at Suki? Yeah. She missed it. It didn't even drench E.T. Like, girl, you know, now you made me mad because you done wasted some high quality H2O. Y'all know I love me some water. You done wasted some high quality H2O. You done wasted it. It's people in the world that don't even have no clean water. Now you wasting water. You done made me mad, Sapphire. Like, for real. Like, but anyways, so So she's squaring up with ET. She's squaring up with ET. She seeming like she a little scared. No shade. She seeming like she a little scared, and I really feel like it was just like Suki was like, you gotta do it. You know what I'm saying? I really feel like she felt like she had to get her ones in with ET, or else like, you know, Suki was gonna be mad at her. And I also feel like, you know, she was really embarrassed by the fans, because the fans was not letting it go. They, girl, you got to do something. You know what I'm saying? Like, it really seemed like Sapphire was like prolonging the tussle with ET. Like, she like, you know, take off the rings, which I understand, because don't have no rings on. Y'all know, if y'all know the history of me on BGC, y'all know that's why I took off on old girl first, because she had some rings on every finger. You're not about to pop on me with no rings on. But you know, she was like, take the rings off. Then she like, oh, I can't tussle with my shoes on. I gotta take my shoes off. It's like, girl, if you gonna do it, just do it. Just do it, girl. But I'm not gonna lie, y'all. Y'all know I definitely have not been the biggest, you know, fan of ET this season, but ET8, I fear. She was mink on Sapphire. Like, I'm sorry. ET8, I fear. You don't have to agree with me if you don't like her, but what my eyes saw, like, y'all know I watch everything slow down, and what my eyes saw was Sapphire got 8, I fear. She kept like turning her head. I don't know if like, I don't know. I don't know if the rings with the combo or the, you know, if it was too much and she was trying to block her face. Like, I don't know, but it was like Sapphire, she was not prepared for that round. You know what I'm saying? I don't even know what made her just hop up out of nowhere and do that, because she just was not prepared for that round. Like, it just did not go as planned. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I also just did not like how every time ET was getting up to run a fade with somebody, like, the whole house B would be running up and trying to get at her too. It's like, I'm not with the jumping. I don't care who I liked on the season, who I didn't like on the season. Like, I'm never going to be with the jumping, because I just feel like ET clearly was willing to run the fades with whoever back to back to back. You know what I'm saying? But y'all don't need to jump her. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all saying she weak and she ain't, you know what I'm saying? So what y'all need to jump her for? Like, that's what I could not get with the jumping. I like that Rolly was hopping up and like, ain't nobody jumping. You know, Rolly was really standing on business with saying like, no jumping. So I hope ET saw that and like really reevaluated what she was thinking was going on. You know what I'm saying? I have saw like on some of the, you know, some people have inboxed me different things, and I've saw that her and Rolly have, you know, it's been gone further and they've exchanged words. But as far as like what happened at the reunion, I hope it really changes her opinion, because Rolly was standing on business for her. Like, I ain't gonna lie. And it's like, I really respect ET for running all them fades. Like, she just, you know what I mean? She knew she was public enemy number one, and she like, okay, what's up? Who's next? Like, you know, I really respect her for that, because she wasn't scary. Like, you know what I'm saying? Sis got heart. I ain't gonna lie. You know what I mean? So we get back on this whole Natalie set up ET thing, you know what I'm saying, for everybody to be jumping on her at the reunion. But this is my thing. You know, y'all know, like, I know Natalie can sometimes be a sneaky and conniving person, but just my honest opinion, as far as like this reunion goes, I don't feel like Natalie set her up, because I mean, like, ET was online threatening these girls, like saying she was, you know, breaking arms, breaking legs, like all types of stuff like that. You know, like, you was sending out these threats the whole couple weeks up to the reunion to all the girls. So it's like, you had to have known you was gonna have to run all these fades. Like, no one had to tell anybody to do anything, because you already was setting up your own fades, basically, you know. So I just don't understand like why she thought that was a setup, when it was like, you know, you knew what it was. You was popping it, sis. Like, you know, and I really did like how Tatted Sky was, you know, when everybody was kind of trying to talk over ET, like trying to see how she felt. I like how Tatted Sky was like, I care, I want to hear. You know, ET was like, they don't care how I feel, they don't care what I gotta say. And Tatted Sky was like, I do, I care, I want to hear. Like, I really loved like the, I don't want to say motherliness of Tatted Sky, but like, I like that Tatted Sky was trying to make it like a sisterhood for real. Like, you know, I loved Tatted Sky on this season. I'm not gonna lie. I know a lot of people say like that she was boring or whatever, but I just felt like sometimes that she was the voice of reason that we needed. You know what I'm saying? So, Janisha and Nene were asking ET, like, basically, like, you know, why she be ready to squabble all the time? And, you know, ET was just like, if somebody look at me funny, it's up. And Nene couldn't believe it. Nene, like, I know you just playing, girl. It's not, you not really making a problem out of somebody if they look at you funny. And ET's like, yes, I will. And I was just like, man, like, she has to grow up. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I'm not going to lie. Back in the day when I was younger, way, way younger, like high school, that's how I used to feel. I used to be, what, girl, what? And ready to pop on somebody. But as an adult, like, you're going to really ruin a lot of opportunities for yourself. You're going to really, like, block a lot of blessings being that way. Like, if somebody look at you funny, it's a look. How is that hurting you? How is that bothering you? How is that affecting your life? How is that affecting your money, your income, your mental, anything? Just for somebody looking at you? Like, I really hope that she reevaluates that and changes that and get out of that, like, hood mentality. You know, like, baby, we grown women. You on Baddies. Baddies don't do that. You know what I mean? Like, real, I'm not talking about Baddies like the show. I'm saying like Baddies. Girls who are bad. You know what I mean? They don't get down like that. You know what I'm saying? So I just really hope she reevaluates that whole mentality. Because you're not a little kid. You know what I mean? Maybe that's funny or cool for a little kid to think like that. But a grown lady with children, no. I don't think you should be thinking like that. So then they get into the whole situation. You know how ET said Biggie sent a dude to, like, bop her in the head. And he said, you know, Biggie sent me and blah, 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 this and that. And they both were telling their sides of the story. It just still doesn't make any sense. Like, I honestly don't believe it actually happened. I believe maybe, you know how you in a crowded line waiting to get in the club and maybe somebody accidentally bump all that, because, like, let's be for real. Let's just be for real here. Zeus is messy. So y'all know if a dude had upside her head, y'all know they was going to show that. Y'all know they was going to show that. So, like, let's just be for real. Like, I don't believe that actually happened. I believe maybe she felt something like a little bump on accident or something like that. Like, cause then she said that the dude said Biggie sent me at the reunion when Biggie was like, yeah, he said Biggie sent you. She like, I didn't say that. Gee, yes, you did. You did say that. You did say that he said Biggie sent me. So it's like, girl, that's why I just don't believe that it actually happened. I'm sorry. Like, so then, you know, Rolly was basically like, man, I'm done. This is, you know what I mean? I'm over it. I'm ready to go. So Rolly starts doing like some final thoughts or whatever before she leaves. And Sapphire interrupts and was like, how you feel about your friend getting ate up by ET? She didn't say ate up, but it's certain words I can't say on YouTube. So y'all know what I'm, you know, she was just saying like, how you feel about your friend getting ate up by ET? And Natalie like, hold on now. Ain't nobody eat me up now, sister. I got snuck, but I ain't get ate up now. Let's be for real. You know what I'm saying? Natalie was like, hold on, not too much. But I just felt like, Sapphire, why are you asking anybody that when it took you to get to the reunion? It took the fans to put a battery in your back. It took you all this time just to get your lick back for your friend. So how are you going to question anybody about anything happening with their friend? You're the last person, sister. The last person that should be even worried about something like that. Like, she really threw me off with that. Like, girl, be for real. If we're gonna be anything, Sapphire, be for real. Cause like, I be wanting to like you, sis, for real. Like, I mean, I do like her, but some of the stuff she be doing, it just be like, girl, like, you can't be serious, sister. Like, you just cannot. Like, you just absolutely cannot. You know, so Rolly had got her together like, girl, I already talked to ET about this. Like, so what you talking about? So they go back to the final thoughts. They go around to the final thoughts or whatever. So I thought the action was over, you know, because they was doing the final thoughts. And that's usually like, you know, the end of the, you know, all the stuff, you know, until it got to ET. Baby, they asked ET her final thoughts. She said, yeah. So who else needed that? Like, who else needed a fade? Like, baby, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. To me, ET ran this third part of the reunion. She ate, I fear. She ate this whole third part of the reunion. She was laughing in their face. She was saying, who's next? Hip Hop Harry. Like, who's next? Who need a fade? Like, what you mean? Like, she was not playing, y'all. Like, I don't know if EC had went to the back after Tasiki had put her in the blender. I don't know if she had went to the back and drank the little water that Michael Jordan had gave the Looney Tunes on Space Jam. I don't know if she had like 4 Gatorades and her electrolytes was up. I don't know if she had like 6 Red Bulls and her wings was winging. I don't know, but ET came back out on this third part ready for it all. Do you hear me? So she was like, Mariah, Anna, Biggie, y'all the only ones who ain't get y'all fade yet. So what's up? And Mariah like, you want to run it with me? You want to run it with me? So Mariah got up. Like I said, I do respect Mariah. You know what I'm saying? Always being willing to get in the field, but I ain't gonna lie, I think ET would have tore Mariah up if they was able to get a full squabble in. Like, it was like before they could even really get to it, it's like the whole house B like ran up. What's irritated me with this is just like the whole house B ran up, and it's like that's why this third part of reunion I gained a lot of respect for ET, because literally the whole stage except Rolly was against her. You know what I'm saying? And she still stood on all 10. She didn't leave. She kept coming back out. She kept running the phase. Like, she knew that they all was trying to jump on her. She did not care. Like, she stood on 10. So I can't even hate on it, man. Like, she did her big one to me this third part of the reunion. Like, she really stood on business for real. So then Sapphire and ET run another round. And Sapphire's all like, we gotta do this, come on. And that's what make me feel like she only did it because of Suki. You know what I'm saying? She kept saying, we gotta do it. So she did like this little combination kick at the same time, Mortal Kombat, Tekken, I don't know, like, but I mean, she did catch ET one good time with it. And then after that, I'm sorry, they had cut the camera a little bit, but when all I saw was just on red hair. ET bobbing her upside the head. I'm sorry, like, Sapphire did not do her biggest one. Like, they got on live after that reunion and lied to us and told us that she had crunched ET, and she did not. I'm sorry. She said she did her biggest one, but once again, she did her medium one. It wasn't that. It wasn't that at all. I'm sorry. So then Biggie asks ET, like, you want to fade? You want to fade with me? Anna got mad, like, stop doing that talking, Biggie, run up. And I was thinking the same thing. I'm like, Biggie, why are you asking somebody, do you want to fade? She already stood up and said, do y'all need y'all fade? Like, so why are you asking, like, do you want to fade? Biggie was irritating me. Like, it's like, Biggie, you're not, you know what I'm saying? You're not really trying to get in the field. So just sit down, sis. You didn't even have to hop up and say nothing. But I guess she was just trying to prove really bad that she's not scary. And it's like, we know you're not scary, Biggie, but it's just like, sit this one out, sister. Like, so her and Biggie squaring up. ET laughing in her face. Like, I'm sorry. ET was giving me my life this third part. I'm sorry. I don't care if y'all get mad in the comments. Like, I still stand by what I was saying through this whole season. Didn't really care for her. I liked her better on Now That's TV than I do on Baddies, but I have respect for the way she was handling herself this third part of reunion. I'm sorry, like, laughing in their face. Y'all all trying to gang up on me, and I'm laughing in y'all face. I'm sorry. I got to respect that. But her and Biggie squaring up. Before they can even get a squabble, Suki comes up, throws some water, and then Anna just runs up and sneaks ET. And I just feel like Anna should have waited and got her fair one. Like, I don't know. I'm just, like I said, y'all, I just cannot get with the jumping thing. Like, y'all saying that, like, ET's so weak, so just squabble up. Do the fair ones. Like, why are y'all doing all the sneaking and geeking now? When her and Biggie, when ET and Biggie was squaring up, I was noticing Natalie in the background, like, eat her up, Biggie. Eat her up, Biggie. Do all that. It's like, see, that's that weird stuff, Natalie, because you just said all this. I don't have no problems with ET. So why are you saying eat her up? Yes, I do know that she snuck you earlier, but it's like you still was saying like you ain't had no issues with her. So you should have just been on mute. Like, that was really weird to be doing that. No shade. I understand, like, Suki wanted to toss the water because her friend missed the water when she tried to do it, but it's still like, y'all Y'all do not all need to gang up on this girl. So Biggie comes back again. She wants to score up with ET again. And Biggie, y'all, she swung and missed. And it was like something off a cartoon. When you swing so hard and they end up knocking themselves on the floor, it's like, that's what Biggie did. It was like, girl, what you doing? It looked like she slipped on a banana peel. Like, y'all know on the Mario Kart when you could throw the banana peel and make the car be all like, that's what Biggie did. Like, it was giving very much Mario Kart. Like, girl, what you doing? Biggie. And I like you, sis, but just okay. So then ET ends up checking Natalie, and she like, what was the issue? Why was she like, Natalie's like, what? Why are you saying my name? What did I do? What did I say? Girl, you know what you did. You was just standing up talking about some eat her up, get her, da da da. Even before Biggie and ET were squaring up again, and when ET went to the bag, Natalie was all talking about her face is looking crazy. Yeah, she did it like just popping it about her. So it's like, why are you acting confused that this girl is asking you like, what's up? Like, then when they like took ET to the bag, Natalie all like, yeah, because if she want to make it a problem, it could be a problem for real. We can really. You don't really want to run no fade with her, G. Like, just be for real. Like, you did not really want to run no fade with her. Okay, so my final thoughts. Number one, I feel like there needs to be some kinds of like structure. There needs to be some kind of way to get the girls under control when they're just unruly. Like, there was too many times that Janisha had to be like, come on, like, you guys, please. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, there needs to be somebody a little, you know what I mean? I don't know if they need to call like Mike Tyson or something in there to get the girls together. Like, hey, I said be quiet. Like, I don't know. But there needs to be some kind of structure. You know what I'm saying? Like, when we used to do the BGC reunions and Tanisha used to be like, hey, hold on. It was like, we knew to be like, okay, hold on. And it's not that we were scared of Tanisha, but it was like, we all had a lot of respect for Tanisha. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, I don't know if the respect is there for Janisha because some of them are her man. But it's like, there needs to be some kind of control over them. Number two, I don't feel like Nene was a good host for this because it just seemed like she was overwhelmed a lot of the time. And like, she was just clutching her pearls a lot. Like, oh my gosh. Like, and she also really didn't understand a lot of like the issues. And that's because she's not a viewer of the show. And that goes back to, what I said in one of the other reviews, that I feel like the host needs to be someone who actually views the show so they could completely understand like why everybody is, running up on each other and stuff like that. I do feel like we finally did get some dialogue this reunion, but it was not good dialogue. We didn't come to any conclusions for real. It just, a lot of stuff just wasn't making sense. You know what I'm saying? But I do feel like, each season is getting better and better. There were some good squabbles, on this reunion. I feel like it was drawn out a little bit. I don't think it needed to be 3 parts. I feel like we could have fit all this in 2 parts, no shade, because some of the talking was just unnecessary. Like, I would have liked the talking better if we were actually coming to like at the very end. I did see Mariah Lynn and Smiley like, are we good? Are we going to end this? We're going to end this? Okay, cool. I wish it was more moments like that. Like, man, this is just like, I wish Tasiki and ET could have talked and they figured out like, because even Tasiki was like, we just did this for no reason. I wish that her and ET could have had a conversation and came to, hugged at the end, but there were no moments like that for real besides Smiley and Mariah. And yeah, but overall, you guys, I did enjoy this reunion. I'm not gonna lie. I thought it was the best one out of all the seasons of Baddies. I really enjoyed this season. I enjoyed reviewing it. So I've been getting a lot of good feedback on my reviews, and I really, really appreciate you guys so much. So if you would like me to review Bad versus Wild, comment down below and let me know. Or if there are any other shows in general that you would like me to start reviewing, comment down below. I have had a few suggestions on Twitter that I do Impact New York and Love is Blind. I've never saw either one of those shows. So I don't know. Comment down below. I'm open to suggestions, you guys. And I hope you guys enjoy my video. Thank you for watching.